Today we're gonna do an eyeliner review test. So we're gonna test like a few eyeliners that claim to be smudge-proof, waterproof, durable, long-wearing, 24 hours until you sleep, wake up, it'll still be there. So we're gonna check if that actually works. So the products we're trying today are the 24-hour gel eyeliner from Maybelline, K Palette One Day Tattoo 24-hour one from Brow Lash X, and we have Kate, just super fine liner, no 24-hour, no nothing, but we hear from online reviews that this is very good. So, let's go! We're going to start with the smudge test. Disclaimer, everyone's eyes are different, everyone's skin is different, so it might work for me and not work for you, or not work for me and then work for you, so we'll see, okay? You have to try for yourself. I'm going to test on this part of my arm because it's more like my eyes, I feel, than this part, where most people normally test. So I'm going to start with the Maybelline. Wow, it's really smooth and it's really like, it's just creamy. Now for the next one, the K Palette. Oh, check out the tip. It's like a calligraphy pen. Oh, look at that. The ink is really nice and dark and it's very smooth. And this one is from Brow Lash. It's a twist cap and it's a pencil. It's a little bit hard when you first draw, but the colour is very strong and it's got a bit more of that kohl look. So it's a bit more natural, smudgy kind of look. Last one, the Kate. Wow, this is super fine. Oh, it's super fine and the colour is also super light. So you have to do a few times to get it to the colour that you want. But also this is good because if you're a beginner, the mistake that you make won't be that obvious. Now we're gonna wait for all of them to dry. Okay, so it's all dry now. We're gonna test if it smudges or not. This is the Maybelline. It smudges. This is the K Palette 24-hour One Day Tattoo. Go! Eh? 不错嘞. It didn't move at all. Okay, this one, the Brow Lash. Eh? Also never move! Now let's see Kate. Go! Okay, so there is a tiny little smudge there. Okay, I have reset my eyeliner and we're going to try now and see if they're really waterproof like they claim to be. We're going to use this and simulate a light drizzle, and we're going to use the tissue paper to dab it off and see if it comes off. Eh? Eh? Really? This is from the Brow Lash EX. Now we're going to do heavy rain. Oh, look! Okay, so Kate eyeliner is not waterproof, but the rest of these didn't smudge. Okay, so the results of the waterproof test. Maybelline and K Palette held up the best. The Brow Lash one is not too bad, and the Kate one, okay, to be fair, you see, the box is all in Japanese and it doesn't say that it's waterproof, but all the online reviews have said that it's not very easy to remove and it's quite long lasting. Now I have reset the eyeliner and I'm going to put it through the oil test. So I've got cotton wool that has oil in it. I'm just going to dab it on because you know how Singapore is quite humid, so your eyes can get quite oily, so we're just going to dab it on and see whether it affects. So I'm just going to dab a little bit. Okay, and now rub. The Maybelline one comes off a little bit. Third finger for K Palette. Oh, this K Palette one, impressive! Now we're gonna try the Brow Lash. Oh, that smudges. And now we're gonna try Kate. Oh, now that's interesting. So Kate is not waterproof, but it is oil-proof. The K Palette one held up really well. The other two, sorry, didn't really hold up. Okay, we're going to do a fun test now. I say we because I have my little men! We have this one is the Maybelline one, this one is the K Palette, and this one is Brow Lash, and this is Kate. I gave her a skirt. So this test is for the people who, when you go swimming, still want to look pretty and still want to have your makeup on. So we're going to test if this eyeliner is going to stay on your eyes. Ready? And... Okay, so we're back. Poor Kate, she died. Okay, Kate didn't say that she was waterproof. I said she was waterproof. Okay, so I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, Maybelline is smudging only just a little bit. K Palette is seriously not smudging at all. This K palette is the bomb. And this one is the brow lash one. Also not really smudging. Okay, so the three that claim to be waterproof are waterproof. Like the Maybelline one smudged a little bit, but the second two did not. Okay, and also this is just plain tap water, so I'm not sure how like chlorine water in the pool will affect it, or seawater at the beach is going to affect it, but you know, if you're going to be dipping your hair in water, go with the first three. Okay, so end of the episode, review time. Maybelline was not very smudge proof. It held up well in water, not so good in oil, but this is good because the color is really dark, and it's also good if you want that smoky look, if you don't want something that's too defined and like a softer dark look around your eyes. This is great. Next up is the K palette One Day Tattoo. This one held up in everything. It's very good if you want a clean defined line and if you want like cat eye kind of thing. Not so good if you want the smudgy look. Next up is the Brow Lash EX. Now this one was in the middle for like almost everything. It was not really smudge proof, but it did hold up quite well. And it wasn't super waterproof, but it also wasn't super oil proof, you know? And also, what I like about this is that it's a pencil. It's very hard to find pencils that do all of the above. Kate is not very waterproof. However, she holds up really well in oil, and she has an extremely fine tip, which is really great for drawing super fine lines and getting right in your lash line. And yeah, not bad. So we've come to the end of the episode. Now, I'm not going to rate them because they all did well in different areas, but if I had to pick like my favourite, I would say that I would use the K palette because it really held up through everything, and it's really good for like, I like dark eyeliners, you can tell, so it's really good for all that. Also, actually, I would use the K palette together with the brow lash because I would use this on the outside, the K palette, and then I would use the brow lash one on my waterline to give it like more depth because you can't use this on the waterline. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. Thank you for joining us. If you want to find out where to get these products and more about them, go to our Facebook page. We can't put it on this video because you want the video to go on for how long? Cannot put everything there, right? Okay, so go to our Facebook page. Also, if you want us to try things or like to put the tried and tested stamp on it, just let us know in the comment box below or at our Facebook page. And thank you for joining us. We'll see you next episode. Bye!